Hello and welcome. I'm Andrea, a certified mindful outdoor guide and registered yoga teacher. I'll be guiding you through a short experience, connecting to nature through mindfulness and using our senses. Mindfulness is about being in the present moment, the now, not thinking about the past or worrying about the future. There are many proven health benefits to a mindfulness practice, and connecting with nature is one of the best ways to do this. This experience is best done outside, anywhere with access to plants, trees, birds, the sky. It could be in your backyard, a city park, a trail, a botanical garden, anywhere you can find a connection to the natural world. If you're using headphones or earbuds, please only have them in one ear so you can keep the other ear open for safety and to allow the sounds of nature in. Take a moment to orient yourself to where you are, to time, place, and season. Just look around. Let's start by connecting with our breath, beginning to connect mind, body, and breath together. Taking a moment to sense what's happening in our own bodies will help us to then use our senses to notice what's happening in nature around us. This helps us to drop into the present moment as you breathe in and out without trying to change your breath in any way. Simply notice what parts of your body you might feel moving with the inhales and exhales. No judgment, no expectations. Just notice. If it's comfortable for you and safe, you can try closing your eyes. Let's try some long exhales or out breaths. Breathe in normally and then intentionally slow down your exhale. Make it take longer than the inhale. It can be through the mouth or nose. Repeat this several times, slowing down the breathing out. Our breath is a natural connection to the world. Part of every breath we take is a gift from a tree or a plant. Connecting with the breath is one of the best ways of being mindful and noticing and understanding our connection to nature. This is a great time to set an intention for today, so I will suggest a few, or please feel free to choose your own. I want to reconnect with the natural world around me. I want to slow down and notice things I might otherwise miss. I want to balance my active and relaxing time. I want to let go of stress and find wonder. If any of those resonate with you, you can carry them through with you today or come up with your own intention. Now we'll be walking mindfully for a moment. This lets us combine gentle movement and meditation into one. Mindful walking is about slowing down our pace so that we can notice what is unfolding around us. Walking this way helps us to let go of the rush of daily life and begin to slow down. Walk in wonder as if you're seeing the world for the first time. I invite you to walk slowly in silence for a bit, simply noticing what is unfolding in the natural world around you. Many of us are not used to walking with a slow pace. We're used to being in a rush. If you find your mind wandering, which it probably will, come back to your breath and the sensation of your feet on the ground. Take a moment and let yourself walk without a particular destination in mind. The more we slow down, the more we notice. I'll be silent for a moment, and then we'll come back together. I'll ask you to pause wherever you are and just take a long, slow, deep breath. And let's start using our senses to connect with what is happening around us. We'll be using sight and sound, but I invite you to try other senses like smell or touch on your own sometime. Take a deep breath and just begin to tune into the sounds around you. Maybe try closing your eyes or using a soft gaze if that's comfortable for you. And open your ears to the sounds of the day. Take a moment to simply listen and notice. You might hear both natural and human made sounds, birds and traffic. What can you hear? Is it close or far away? Is it from water, plants, animals, humans? Can you hear insects, maybe moving water, depending on where you are, birds, or leaves rustling in the breeze? I'll be quiet here for a moment. Just listen and let the sounds of nature come in. Go ahead and open your eyes if you chose to have them closed. Take in another long, deep breath and let that out. Let's shift to our vision. Take a moment to notice what is moving in your full field of vision. Simply gaze around until something catches your attention. Feel free to keep your focus on one particular thing, a plant or tree, an insect or bird, clouds, rocks, moss, water. And then after you've looked at it and noticed anything interesting about it, feel free to shift your gaze to a larger area until something else draws you in. There's no right or wrong way to do this. Simply notice what you see and breathe. And I'll leave you again in silence for just a moment. Now we'll transition into the heart of a mindful outdoor experience. And this is called a sit spot. So if you were walking around, find a spot where you can either stand or maybe sit in stillness. And this is where we're going to put everything together to truly notice the natural world around us. In modern life, we don't often have time for stillness, silence, and reflection. So I'll ask you to choose a place where you can sit down or stand without listening or looking for anything in particular. Simply take in the natural world around you. Let it unfold. Use your senses in any way that feels good. With any type of mindfulness practice, your thoughts will probably wander. When you notice that happening, just take a moment, bring your focus back to your breath for 1 or 2 breaths, and then gently bring your awareness back to your senses. Or maybe just choose one sense to bring your attention to. I'll leave you in silence here for about 2 minutes. Don't look for anything in particular. Just let it happen. Let's finish together by just stopping and taking another huge, long, deep breath. Maybe more if that feels good for you. And let's take a moment for gratitude. We rely on nature for so much that we don't normally think about or realize, for food, water, air, so much more. Notice or think of something in this moment that feels like a gift from nature. Examples are providing us with food, clean air to breathe, or simply beauty. Remember that stepping outside and listening to birds or noticing plants or trees or flowers can be a beautiful and simple way to recenter, slow down, and de stress. 1 to 2 minutes of slow breathing, noticing the natural world, can shift our energy for the rest of the day. Thank you for joining me. These ideas and mindfulness exercises can be used anywhere, during any season, in any location. Nature is all around us if we just take time to pause and look. I hope these exercises have helped with feeling calm and developing a connection to the natural world that we're part of. Thank you.